Welcome back to the Graphite Curve Studio. Now before you go expecting this to be an inappropriate drawing, I'll stop you right there. I'll tell you that was just supposed to be a spicy title, and nothing more. With that said, this is just going to be a portrait of the porn star, Riley Reid. As usual, I start with the hair. She has it combed over to one side and slightly in front of her face. I use a dividing line to keep the face symmetrical. If you were listening to my last video, The Importance of Failing, you would know that I'm studying Andrew Loomis's Fun with a Pencil, and this dividing line technique has helped me keep things symmetrical. She has her head tilted back, so her eyes and eyebrows are higher than normal. At this angle, we'll be able to see her nostrils as we draw. Her mouth is open because the photo seems to have been taken while she was laughing, which is the reason why I picked this photo. I'm always interested in finding beautiful and unusual photos to draw. I've been wanting to draw Riley for a while now. I've been wanting to draw a lot of well-known porn stars that I used to know, but I just wasn't brave enough. But we may never be brave enough. We just have to do it. This brings me to a point I want to make, which may or may not be the title of this video, eventually. Your drawings don't suck. You just aren't finished. By that I mean you have stopped in the middle of working. This definitely comes with experience, but you can start now to figure out where you are in the drawing process. There's a beginning, a middle, and an end. The beginning is usually the line drawing. The middle is getting the basic tone down, and the end is where you feel like it's finished. Most people get somewhere in the middle or the end and say that their drawing sucks. And it does, because it's not done yet. And there may be several reasons that you stopped in the middle. You may get tired of drawing, or wanted or needed to do something else. This often happens to me as I'm running 2 YouTube channels by myself, and the needs of the other channel often get in the way. Perhaps maybe the drawing isn't interesting anymore, and this is why you've stopped. And lastly, maybe you stopped because you didn't know where to go. Sadly, knowing where to go and what to do next can only be learned by doing. You have to push your drawing as far as it will go and fail a lot in order to find out where to go. Sometimes drawing is like looking for a light switch in the dark. You have to bump into things, knock things over, and slam your hand into the wall in order to find what you're looking for. Because we don't know what we're looking for. This is the eternal struggle of the artist. We don't know how it'll turn out. We're always looking for something we cannot find. In my case, at least, it seems I'm looking for the perfect woman. And since I can't find her, I'll draw her. Landscape painters are always trying to capture the landscape they can't take with them. Video game designers want to craft the perfect world to explore. And writers want to take readers on an adventure that they don't physically go on. But I digress. Going back to the point about not knowing where to go next. The way I practice finding my way in a drawing took a while to learn, so I hope by explaining it, you can save time in your learning. Think of drawing like a sine wave, or a roller coaster if you will. First you go up and that's where it's good, then you go down and that's where it doesn't look so good. But just like a roller coaster, you have to keep going or you'll get stuck. So you have to push yourself out of your comfort zone. Make a mess, ruin some paper. It only sucks if you say it sucks. Some of my best drawings have had a lot of dislikes on social media. And that's fine because it's all practice. There are only 2 people whose opinions of your work you should care about. Yours and the client's. If there's no client, then there's only one. You. My sister has sold hundreds of dollars worth of colored pencil drawings that she believed sucked. The clients thought they were amazing. Sometimes I wonder, what if the works of art we as a society believe are amazing to the artist were something they weren't that proud of? Maybe they didn't think they captured that nose right, or the eyes are too close together, or maybe the plants or the flowers didn't come out the way they wanted. Maybe the whole picture dried too light or too dark. Something that they know went wrong, but to us we can't even tell. We think of them as masters, but they were people too, who learned like we did, and probably had a few things that they didn't like about their own art too. But we'll never know. I hope you've enjoyed me turning this nightmare fuel of a line drawing into something pleasing. I like this drawing and I'm glad that I tried. Remember to always be pushing yourself to do better. And when you've pushed enough, you'll see that you're better than you ever were. If you liked the video, then please leave a like. Feel free to leave a comment below if there's someone you think I should draw next. Thank you for watching as I practice facial expressions. As always, take care and God bless.